novel that I'm working on, and I recently also, with my colleague Albert Costello, where is Albert? Not here. We organized a writers and speakers club, student club, and we do some interesting events. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Is this part of your performance?
Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, so it's a sad case, sorry about that. 2 days had passed after Andy's death. I was still at our friend Tina's house. I couldn't even think of returning to our apartment alone. "Good night, it's time to sleep," said Tina, and slowly walked up the stairs to her bedroom on the second floor. I was again in the living room alone. The futon with my bedding was still near the fireplace, and Andy's hospital bed was in the corner of the room. There were no blankets on it. The mattress was covered with a white jersey sheet, and the 2 hospital pillows were on the edge of the mattress. I went closer and smelled the pillow, on which just 4 days ago was Andy's head. It still smelled like him. I took the pillow and squeezed it to my face. I smelled it as if trying to inhale all the smell from the pillow into my lungs to keep it there forever. That smell was mine, and I didn't want it to disappear in the air. For a few minutes I was inhaling his smell, thinking of Andy, when I felt troubled. Tina, I'm scared." I didn't even realize that I screamed that loud. I was terrified. In a minute, Tina was downstairs with me in her underwear. "Come, have a seat," said Tina, nudging me towards the futon and pursued me to sit. By that time, Tina came down the stairs. My trouble was gone. "What happened, sweetheart?" she asked. We both were sitting on the futon with Tina's arm on my shoulder. I was staring at the door. "Andy's here," I said. "Here? Where?" asked Tina. "There," I answered, pointing with my finger in the direction of the door. I couldn't see him, but I had the sense of his presence. I could sense his feelings and understand his thoughts. There was a full exchange of information between me and him. I knew Andy wanted to live because he felt guilty terrifying me. In the doorway, he turned back and looked at me. I smiled. "Sorry, my love. I didn't recognize you and got scared. Don't leave." I didn't pronounce those words. Neither did I say them in my mind. That message was transferred to him by my smile. Andy turned, facing me, and I smiled again, the way I would smile only to him. He smiled back at me. "Why don't I see him?" asked Tina, seeing me smiling and staring at something. She looked in the same direction and said, "Where is he?" "There, still in the doorway," I said. Andy suddenly jumped into the middle of the wall to the left of the door. I was not expecting that move, and with a jerky movement I turned my head, following him. I knew he had his naughty boy smile on his face, and he jumped again, now to the left upper corner of the wall. Again moving my head, I continued watching him without actually seeing him. "Is he moving around?" Tina asked, still trying to see him. I said nothing. I didn't want to waste the split of a second of the time when Andy was with me. I knew he wanted to make sure that I could really feel his position. For sure he was enjoying the ease of jumping up and down. He jumped a third time, and my eyes followed him again. While he was jumping around, in my imagination, he was a little warm yellow light. The next second, he was again himself, standing in the middle of the room, looking at me. I got the message that I had to leave. We were looking at each other for 1 or 2 minutes. We knew that we were going to be separated very soon. The happiness of our meeting was mixed with the sadness of our anticipated separation. Suddenly, Andy appeared next to me and kissed my face. I didn't feel Andy's lips touching my skin, but I experienced all the feelings that feel of a person being kissed by the one she loves. My enjoyment of his kiss lasted a few seconds and was cut short by seeing Andy back in the doorway. I knew he had to go. He stopped in the doorway, turned back and looked at me. I knew he needed my support. I didn't want him to see me sad. I wanted him to leave knowing that I would be okay. I smiled at him. His time had expired and he was taken away. He kissed me. I hardly pronounced. Kissed? Was Tina still confused about what was just happened? He kissed me. I repeated, still feeling his kiss. I didn't physically feel his kiss, neither did I know which part of my face he kissed. I had a totally different feeling, as if I was wrapped in a heavenly smelling soft blanket of love and happiness. I had never experienced such a kiss, and that kiss will stay with me forever.